you've done that in the past. Is in the past. Like it's honestly there. When I say I was stressed, I'm just thanking God that to do, and like the job is like working in a very big house as like nanny and the rest. You need to actually surround yourself with like positive people, like supportive people. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing and how have you guys been? If you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for clicking my video to watch my video. And if you're an OG, like my OGs that have been with me from day one, thank you so much for sticking with me. We got to 100 subscribers and I'm so happy. Before the end of this year, guys, let's get to 200. I'm just hoping. But yeah, it's like we can do it. Honestly, we can actually do it. So what are we going to be doing today? In today's video, I'm going to be doing my makeup while I chit chat with you, like just talk to you guys. So yeah, let's get started. Come. I'll be using this. I have my mirror here with me. I have my phone here with me. On my skin prep. So basically, when you want to do your makeup, you just get your skin prep right. Do you get? If you have a particular skin prep that you do, when I say skin prep, I mean skincare. Like if you have a particular skincare routine that you do, you can do it. Just make sure you get it right. And yes, so like let's go back to gisting. So I'm going to be using my primer from Adventure. So as I was saying, I said I finished school and then I I went to do my clearance. That was it's already a week and a few days. That was last week. I thought clearance was like just going to be so like easy. I mean, people told me that they used like a week to do their clearance, and I'm like, a week? What am I clearing? Is it not clearing myself? So like when I go to school, when I say I was stressed, I'm just thanking God that they freed me in just I think I used, if I calculate the hours I used, it's up to like a day. I used a day to do my clearance. But the stress, I went from, if you're a C student, you know, CST to library, library to CST, CST to library, library to CST. I didn't okay, I ate in the morning before I entered because my brother was insistent on us actually eating. So went to eat in like a restaurant and then we came to school. Thank God I ate that morning food because that was what like carried me through the entire day. It was not around 10 that I ate my evening food. But I'm just glad that I'm done. Like I'm so glad I'm done. So where should you apply your primer? Apply your primer if it's possible all over your face. If it's just like a normal primer, you could apply it all over your face. I won't lie, my skin is actually oily in a way. I have like combination skin. So around this T-zone area, I get oily. And primer is just a way for your makeup. It's like a base for your makeup to sit on. Do you get? When I tell people that it's so important for you to use primer, they're always like, why? But like I don't sweat. It's really not about sweating or anything. It's like is where your makeup actually sits on. You know, like foundation, you know, is there's like a foundation of a building where the building actually like sits on. That's where it is for makeup itself. Do you get? And then I'll go into my TM Essential Matte Primer. This primer is so matte. If you have oily skin, like oily, This primer will be so good for you. Then I apply my moisturizer under my eyes. So yeah, you can now start gisting in it. I don't know how they used to say it. But we can start talking. I'll be using like three foundations. One from Lady V, one from Adventure, and then one from Vortex. And then I kept my brushes in this bag. So I'm going to be bringing the ones I really need. So I posted something on my story, and I was like, do you guys want to gist? If you follow me on Instagram. By the way, if you don't know, I'm a makeup artist based in Lagos, Nigeria. I also tie gele and then I make hair. So please book me like this December period. Let me be fully booked, honestly. Going into my foundation, let me actually set my entire face. If I don't sell my markets, who will? If I don't sell my markets, who will? I kept something on my Instagram story, and then people were like, "Oh, I should give them the gist." So I didn't know that human trafficking actually still exists in Nigeria. I promise you. I thought it was only in like movies. I used to think that it was only in movies that that thing ever existed. I never knew. I never knew that in real life, it still exists. Omo. So this guy would usually come to my mom's shop to advertise that he's into electronics and the rest, that he does this electronics thing. Don't put foundation on your nose directly. Just use like the excess on your beauty sponge for this time. So he would usually come and advertise that he does electronics, and then he came and then he was like, oh, I haven't bought electronics for him. Like as usual, you come and advertise. And then I was like, yeah, because like I don't need electronics from you. Like I don't need like any device from you, like at the moment. And then I was like, oh, okay, it's not only device he sells, that he helps people go, like he helps people travel out of Nigeria. Guys, guess where? Egypt. It wasn't like, oh, he helps people travel out of Nigeria, and it's not USA or like all those big countries. Like, it's mostly Egypt that he helps people travel to. And in my head, I'm like, wait, I've heard a lot about Egypt and the way they used to like traffic people there, but I never thought it actually did like existed. Like, and then it was like, oh, that it will like it will take me to like can you help me travel to Egypt, and that the agency, the whole visa thing is free, that I won't have to pay. But when I get there, I will be working. They said that the people that will carry me there would give me jobs to do, and like the job is like working in a very big house as like nanny and the rest. But when I get paid, they'll be collecting the money from me. No, that guy was so lucky that day, cause I was ready to. I was. I'm like, it's still finished. It's because you saw me in the shop, and you just assumed that okay, this girl is probably, and I think I wasn't even dressed well, so he probably just assumed that okay, this girl is what's it called? This girl is probably the outside in this house. And I said, when that the visa is free, so basically I'll be working as a slave and then they'll be taking the money. I never used to think that human trafficking was like that. I won't even lie. Like, now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, because when I was talking like about it, my mom, she was like, that's how they do. They will lure girls to come, and I'm like, Egypt. Like this, I wasn't like, okay, why? I was asking him, I was like, why you know in Egypt? It wasn't like, well, the reason why he's not there is because he has his siblings there and he doesn't want to, like, since his siblings are already there, so what's the point? I'm like, no, that's a very big lie. That's such a lie. Be careful, you guys. It's not everybody that says, oh, it's not all that glitter that is good, honestly. I won't even lie. Like, it's not. Just be very careful and be very prayerful about it. Don't don't just jump because someone says something is, because someone tell you that, oh, this thing is free, oh, you now don't pray about it very well. Like really pray about it. One thing that I'm actually enjoying doing right now is self-care. Like I've gotten to a stage whereby I just want to care about myself. Like I just want to love myself. Do you get? Like I really just want to love myself, and that's actually the topic for this video because I just wanted to just chip in that story time that everybody requested for, and I didn't want it to be too late because very like hey, you promised us a gist, so I was like, but honestly, like we are in that time where we honestly need to love ourselves, like we genuinely need to like form the habits of honestly we genuinely need to form the habits of honestly loving ourselves. I'm going into my concealer. Like really love yourself, to be honest, because I feel like now most people are just like, oh, how will I love myself? Like it's really not about like the old material stuff. Because we always look, and that's one thing about me. I used to look at the materials. I'm like, I don't really have that much money, so I want to take myself out. I don't have this. You can do self like and practice self love in your house. Like you can. That 2,000 naira that you have in your account, take 500 and go and buy biscuit and sweets. Honestly, if you know, like when you eat the biscuit and sweets and you buy a drink and you calm down, it's not like taking yourself to restaurants. The only difference is that you do not carry yourself to 100k restaurants. But if you have 100k, please carry yourself. Oh, because if I have 100k, or if I have 1 million, you see me in Bahamas. I'm not even kidding. When you want to practice something like self love, know what you actually love to do. Like sit down and think. If I had like the whole day, what would I actually do? Please ignore if you are hearing the fan. What do you really love to do? Like what are the things that won't really stress you if you want to do it? Do you get what activities can you do? Like one thing I've started doing now is I always want my room to be like super neat. Like I want to come back into a sane room. Do you get that kind of thing? Like when I enter my room, I want my room to be like no too much jam packing and everything. Like let the room be sane. And my bed is already laid. Even if yes, I'm in the house, but like when I go to the shop, because my mom has a shop. When I go to the shop and I come back, like I want to come back to having like it's not like my old this thing is scattered and then I'll now have to like because me before I would leave my room how it is. And I maybe because I was still growing up. Like I would just whatever the room was to do, the room should do it. And then maybe after like a week, I'll now decide that okay, let me actually arrange my room. But now I really want this room to be arranged. Like everywhere should be neat. Where I put like my cosmetics and everything should just be it's like I'm making conscious about to do it. And I realized that it's also a bit of habit. Like I read this book, Atomic Habits. I'm not done with the book, sha, but like the few things I could get from it, from that book, they said that what you continuously do, you get used to it. Like, for instance, if you have like a bad habit that you always do, maybe, let me use using the toilet. Now, when you use the toilet, you don't flush the toilet. If you keep doing it, like if you make it like an habit of not like you will get used to it. Do you get? So like that's the same thing for the good thing also. Just that that one is negative, but like the positive one is that if, for instance, you're always complaining that oh your room is not always arranged, or or what's it called? Like your room is not always arranged, and the rest. Like you realize that if you actually take conscious efforts to start putting the room in order, you will just notice that with time it's like you're always doing it. Do you get? So that's how it is. Like when you're also when you make conscious efforts to practice self love, with time you get used to the fact that I don't have to have a million in my account for me to love myself. Do you get? Like I don't have to, like you can just do fun activities if it's walking, because even walking is a form of exercise, and that's what I've started also. I've started exercising. So like when you exercise, it just gives you this sense of like fulfillment. Like do you get, like it's your, is it dopamine that we'll call it now? Like it's high, and then you're pumping blood around your body. So everything is just, it's just I was gonna say it's giving. But yeah. And then another point I also want to make is treat yourself with kindness. Like be kind to yourself, honestly. Like see, everybody's already had enough for you not to be kind to yourself. Say good things to yourself. Say nice things to yourself. Like when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "Oh, I'm beautiful." If your name is Dare, if you're my namesake, say, "Oh, Dare is so beautiful." Like you tell yourself like good things. I can make, like I will make it in this life. Just don't just be dwelling on like negative things. Guys, let me apply this concealer and then I'll be back with my talk. The way you would treat someone else with so much kindness, that's the same way you should treat yourself. Would you just see a random person and insult the person? If your friend were to be going through something right now, like if your friend were to be going through a difficult time, will you tell the friend that, oh, is your fault, is you're not, do you get? So like do the same thing for yourself. So my next point is to set boundaries. You need to know how to set boundaries to protect your mental health. And I know this might sound cliche, but I feel like sometimes when we do set boundaries, it's kind of affects us. Like if when I mean setting boundaries, like you won't allow someone to do something to you that you don't like. Like set that boundary. And before me before, I would say I didn't really have boundaries. So like anybody could just come walk over me and go. And I'll be like, oh, I can't really confront the person because I'm just someone that I don't really like fights. But now anybody cannot just come into my life. I used to be someone that if if for instance a guy sends me a DM on Instagram, I will just I will reply like any random person, or not even a guy, so any random person, I will just reply and be like, how will I put this? Like I didn't just have boundaries. Like people could literally like walk over me before, and I'll be like, oh, I can't really talk because I don't like fights. But now, you cannot just come and walk over me. Oh. For where? Where will you even see me to even say you want to walk over me from? Is it not when you see someone that you'll be able to walk over the person? Like you need to create boundaries. If you know you don't like something, please say it. I don't like this thing that you're doing. I don't. And stick with it. You don't like it, you don't like it. Like don't let anybody come and say, hey, why will you say you don't like it? Because it's your choice, honestly. You need to learn how to set boundaries for yourself. So that people will not just see you anyhow. There's something they used to say, they used to call it see finish. People will not just see you finish. Every single, every single anybody can, any single person, any Tom Dick and Harry can just come and talk to you. As much as it's a good thing, which if the person is coming to talk to you from a place of like being nice, friendship and all of that, yeah. But like you need to you need to guard your mental health. Like you honestly need to. Even when it comes to friendship also, like if you know your friends are not paying you well, please, there's something Papa used to say, friendship is not by force, it's by choice. It's actually by choice, honestly. Like I'm just happy for the type of friends I have in my life, like the friends that I could actually call friends in my life. Like I'm really so happy for them. Like, and I'm happy that they're in my life. When I entered in 100 level, I'm not like again. I'm more like an introvert person. So like I hardly used to come out. So I didn't really, and any little friend, any little person that comes to meet me, I'll just, oh, like I'm just quick to like come into my life, you get, because I didn't really used to have like, I don't go out, so anybody that just comes, I'll just take the person as okay, like you can come. But now it can't though, it can't happen again. Because and when people notice that that's how you are, and that you like you look like someone that really needs someone in your life, they can just come and override you. They can just come and just, some people even take it as using. And I never used to know that. I never knew that there was something like like using in friendship. Like some people come into your life just come and use you in friendship. And I if you tell me, I'll tell you, like if it was before me or before, I'll tell you it's a lie. Like how can someone excuse me, how can someone come into your life to just come and use you? And that's another thing again. It's like you really need to ask God for like, oh, is this person like give me the spirit of discernment. I just remember one relationship. You know that thing that people will talk and be like, God, please show me if this person is for me. I literally prayed that prayer. I've already started dating the person. And I prayed the prayer that God, if this person is for me, please show me. If the person is not for me, remove the person from my life. I kid you not. In like I think 2 days after, something just happened and this person broke up with me. It was painful, but like at the same time, not be me pray the prayer. And God is so quick to answer those type of prayers. Like I won't even like he's really so quick to answer those type of prayers. If he answer it for you, just tell him, God, this person is not for me, show me. You'll be shocked. Hmm. And several times I used to pray that prayer. It's when I start liking the person and we better situationship. I'll not be like, God, this person is not for me, please show me. The thing you pay me, but at the same time, when I look back now and I think about it, I'm so grateful that those things didn't really last. Like I'm so grateful that those things. So you need to really set boundaries for yourself. You need to be someone that has boundaries. Like if you don't like, if you are going out on, probably you are going out on a date or you're going out with your friends and you don't like people coming dates, state it and stand your ground. If you don't like people touching your things, state it. I don't like when you touch my things. If you don't like people talking to you anyhow, like insulting you, state it. I don't like when people talk to me like that. That's not how friendship is supposed to do. I still don't get the idea how you be friends and then you be insulting each other, calling yourself curse words. I really don't get that idea to me. Like I never understand that idea that calling yourself names and you say, but we are playing. Is that not what friends are for? Friends don't use to insult. Friends don't talk to their friends anyhow. Friends don't treat themselves somehow. Friends don't do that. So I'm going into my blush and I'll be taking my blush from this my eyeshadow palette. Yes, you can use your eyeshadow for your blush. And then I'll be using I want to mix. I'll be using this pink and this orange. I'll mix them together. You need to really set boundaries for yourself. Oh. Like if you know the friendship you're in is not, even though the friendship you're in is not paying you, the person is not making you feel. And there's another type of friendship also that they're making you feel insecure in the friendship. Another thing again, I feel like you should not be in a friendship where you feel like you're being insecure. Like don't. Like you need to learn how to get your mental health too. Even though the thing is not paying you well, leave. There's something about acquaintance. Hi, hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. It's not bad, honestly. It's not. So just like don't put yourself in that type of position. Do you get? That's all I'm saying. My next point is challenging negative self-talk. You see this one? I'm so guilty. You need to challenge yourself to stop saying negative things to yourself. And you also need to stop like being negative. Do you get like try your best to be very positive, honestly. Like you have to be very positive. Because like I said, most of these things is based on like what has happened to me. So it's like an example. So like before, I would, if something should happen, I would start thinking negative in my mind. I remember one time I was in chapel, and then it was during this TCG, and then someone like they spent, I think, 20 minutes. They haven't started the program, and then I was already like, oh, they will not start the program now. And then the next thing is that this teacher that is coming, okay, this particular teacher that now came, I was not like this teacher that came now used to take people's time. He will now come and take our time. Like the teacher has not even started talking. I'm already saying he's going to come and take our time. I'm already thinking negative. And then my friend was like, oh, there you're like, why are you being so negative? And in my mind, I'm like, how am I being negative? But like when I started, like I actually, when I got to the hall, I actually sat down and I was like, wait, I was actually like, this teacher is not going to do anything. And the funny part is that the teacher didn't even take time. Like it didn't. It didn't even take time. It just did papa and he left. But I was already being like, oh, this teacher is going to come and take our time. This teacher is going to be this, teacher is going to be that. We need to stop having like negative thoughts. Like try speak positive things into your life. There's something about out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. So like you need to fill your heart with so much joy. What I used to do now when I'm sad, yes, I can dwell in that moment of we are humans, but like in a few minutes I'm already back, I'm already bubbly, I'm already like so happy. I'm trying to fill my heart, listen to music, listen to Christian music, listen to songs that will elevate you. Do you get elevating songs that will actually elevate you? And even when you think about that, like if you have those type of thoughts also, you should pray, ask God, God, please remove this type of thoughts from my heart. Let me start speaking like positive things. Write words of affirmation, speak words of affirmation to yourself. The same thing you will tell people that you'll be like, oh, you're so fine. Say it to yourself. When you wake up in the morning, I'm fine. When you do your makeup, when you dress, even if you don't do makeup, when you dress up before you go out, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, nah, it's like I'm a babe, I'm fine. Like, do you get is and another thing about all these negative things that it reflects. No, I'm not actually joking right now. It actually reflects. If you see yourself as you are ugly, it starts to show. Do you get like your confidence starts to reduce? It starts to show when you go outside, when someone compliments you or you look fine. You'll be like, hey, maybe because of the hair I did. No, take the compliment. So like honestly, speak good things to yourself. Speak nice things to yourself. Tell yourself words of affirmation. Because nobody will. If you don't speak nice things to yourself, nobody will. Another thing, that's why I'm also saying that you need to also remove yourself from people that will be saying negative things to you. Do you get? That's the thing. Like, if you are speaking good things to yourself, you also have to surround yourself with people that will actually speak good things to you. Don't just stay and then your friends with people that will, maybe when you dress up, they'll be like, okay, hey, like maybe when someone compliments you, you know those friends that they'll be like, it's because she's putting on this. Nah, you need to be around people that would actually uplift you, like that will, like people that will compliment you, that they'll be like, oh, you're so fine. Like have those friends that they are not out for competition. Like you look good, they'll say it, oh, you look very fine, you look very nice. To invest in personal growth and development. So you also have to, if you want to grow, you also have to like invest in like personal growth. I want to do very calm makeup, like minimalistic eyeshadow, very calm eyeshadow. Because I feel like I've been giving you guys back to back with all this loud makeup. So yeah, today I'm going to give you guys calm makeup. So you know this thing about like if you have a skill that you do, or not even really like a skill, but like you need to invest in like things that you love to do. For instance, now me as a makeup artist, I usually used to tell people that I'm not really that good with like sitting for like a class, and even then also I didn't also have the money for like classes and the rest because Nobody was supporting me in this my makeup. I mean, my mom was actually supporting me, and my brother was supporting me, but like makeup class is super expensive. Like makeup is really, see me. I said I'm not going to do dramatic eyeshadow. I've entered wine, but don't worry, we'll make it work. I just need like a very calm eyeshadow. So if you have like, if you are into makeup, no matter what you're into, if you know you can't afford like the money of actually paying for a class, watch YouTube videos. Honestly, like YouTube, I won't lie, YouTube is what really trained me in this makeup thing. Because I used to watch makeup artists when I first learned makeup, Laefa, Lydia Stanley. No, I watched all Laefa's videos. I still used to go out to watch her videos. Oh. I watched the Asani videos. I'm not even joking. I watched it there. Oh Jesus. In fact, I was part of their process. When it comes to YouTube journey, I was the biggest fan. I binge watched, there was a time I remember, there was a time I binge watched all like first videos. I think that was, is it 2021 when I was in 300 level. I binge watched the entire videos. All our videos. I binge watched everything. She and Lydia Stanley. I I been watched it so much and if you wake me up from sleep, I can tell you what she talked about in that video. So you have to, if you have to invest in it. Apart from that, also practice. Like even with you learning makeup, you should also like practice what you've learned. Do you get like you also need to practice. Like don't just sit and be like, see when I get clients or to when I so when people book me. If people so you are you saying you're going to wait till when people actually book you before you actually practice what you like to do? That's why you need to actually know what you like to do. You need to know what you are good at. You need to know what you're really good at. Because when you know what you're good at, you won't be feeling super stressed that oh you're not doing what you like to do because now you're actually doing what you honestly like to do. So like you need to invest in like self development. You need to develop yourself in whatever you are doing. Don't just sit. Like me now, if I'm not practicing makeup, I would I would watch makeup videos. Do you get so that even to the next time I'm going to do my makeup, I already know what I'm doing. Do you get my point? Like I already know what I'm doing. Do you get so like you need to learn how to like practice what you love to do. So you have to have good people around you. Invest in good friendship. Having one good friend is better than having 10 bad friends. I'm not joking, I'm being serious. Having one good friend is better than having 10 bad friends. Have people around you that would actually support you. It's also part of self love. If you are going through something, talk to people about it. Honestly, talk to people about it. It will go a long way in just sitting and not talking to anybody about it. Now that it has dried down, I'll go into my highlighter. I started this intermittent fasting thing where I want to lose face fat. So that's where I'm in now. I'm using this Mega Glow highlighter. So I'm using this shade and this shade. They are very nice for like light skin girlies. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and let go of guilt or self blame. So you really need to forgive yourself for what you did in the past. Honestly, nobody is perfect. Nobody is. So you really need to forgive yourself. Like you did it in the past. Like it's there. Like you need to forgive yourself. And at the same time also forgive people that have hurt you. Like you need to know how to like forgive. And even when you remember what the person did, Still forgive. We talked about this thing in my Sunday school, I think 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, where they were like, they spoke about forgiveness. It's hard, honestly. Like, I won't lie. There are things we've done in the past that even the mouths cannot say it. And you always remember and you blame yourself. You need to learn how to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself for what you did that time. You were younger. You didn't know you didn't really know things, you were not enlightened. You need to honestly forgive yourself. It has happened. It has happened. I won't lie, it has. Pray to God to help you forgive yourself. And that's why the best type of love is the love from Christ. I won't lie. Like you need to forgive yourself for what you did in the past. It happened. Like yes, it has happened. It has happened. Please forgive yourself. That's how you start to love yourself. If you're able to forgive yourself, you start to love yourself. You get, so you have to, you've done that in the past. It's in the past. You committed a mistake. It's in the past. If you think nobody loves you, Jesus does. And if Jesus can forgive us for what we've done, how about us, we humans? Like, and the same way you forgive other people, you also need to learn how to forgive yourself. Yeah, that's what self love is about. It's about yourself. It's about you. It's really about you. There's no two people here. There are no two people. It's about you. So genuinely, like please don't dwell on what you did in the past. I have given a lot of points in today's video. I feel I have this. I'm going to go into my all nighter. This spray is so good, man. Just spray, 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 spray. And so I'm done with my makeup. I'll go change my outfit and I'll be back. And my last point is that you should give everything and leave everything into the hands of God and also ask Him to help you love yourself and also pray about it. It also starts from you also having a relationship with God because when you have a relationship with God, it will help you to love yourself. You feel more lighter. Yeah, I hope you learned a thing or two. I already went ahead to change my outfits and I mean I look so beautiful. I look so good. I look so nice. And don't just watch this makeup tutorial alone. Please practice it. Practice makes what? Practice makes perfect. I mean, you don't know how they say it, but please try and practice the makeup when you are like in your free time. Just learn like things in makeup. Yeah, I love you.